Hello, everyone. It's been a bit since I've been here. It feels weird doing this. It's been a bit. I decided to do a little quick stream here. I won't be here for too long. I just want to update you guys on a couple of things, if there are even any updates at all. Um, I don't know if there's any updates. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've done this, so sorry if I feel awkward or if I sound awkward. It's been a good month or so. These past few months have been turbulent when it comes to my content there. I'm still trying to figure it out. I need to really start sticking to things more. That is something, that I do need to do. I need to start sticking, to it more. And so I just haven't figured it out just quite yet. Now, I could be interrupted also. So if that happens, I apologize in advance. Um, I have another channel, and so as well, called Red Lion Yaps. If y'all want to check that out, you can. I'm not sure if I'm getting back to streaming yet. If I do, I'm not sure which channel it will be on. Maybe this one. I don't know. There's still a lot of topics. Actually, I still want to talk about just some random topics, and I'll have a list of them. But I haven't looked at those things in a while. But, anyways, hope everyone is having a good Memorial Day weekend. Sorry if I cannot talk today. But yeah, hope everyone is having a good Memorial Day weekend. It's just starting. So yeah, I hope everyone is enjoying it. Summer's coming up for a lot of people, so I'm trying to figure this thing. I'm trying to figure out the content before summer comes. Hey, can I read your tarot? What does that mean? I shouldn't repeat everything I read, by the way, because sometimes it can be a trick. But what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Um. So yeah, this is just a little quick stream here. Um. You know, it's been a bit. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing today? Now, this is just a quick stream here. Um, this has been a very interesting year in both a bad and interesting way. But it's whatever. I hope this year has been cool for everyone. We're about to get to the midway point of the year next month. Cards that explain how you may be feeling at the moment. Sure. Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, yeah. Actually, you do that. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? How was your day? Thanks for asking. My day's going all right. I wake up late on the weekends. So I haven't even been up like an hour. No, I think I have been up an hour at this point. It's just another Saturday. Okay, thank you. Dodge, dodge. Well, you about to throw something at me? Oh man, I'm actually not very good at dodging stuff. By the way, yeah, guys, I'm not good with that really. With dodging things. But it's been a bit. It's been a bit. So no, I do not have a gaming channel now. At one point, I was making gaming content, and this was last year. I was just kind of like, oh fuck, I cannot talk today. I was experimenting with content. But one day I woke up and I said, no, this isn't really what I want to do. And this is just not what I want to do. I feel like that when it comes to streaming, just kind of yapping to the camera, I feel like I am good at that. I've been doing this already for like about a year on and off, so I already have experience. Excuse me, but it's been a bit. But to answer your question, no, I do not have a gaming channel. You're a small YouTuber, same here. I may have 1,000 subs, but it does not mean anything. I have such a long way to go before I get any kind of real recognition. Um, And that's okay. In life, things are going to take time. And also, we're going to talk about advice again. Now, I noticed a lot of people really liked the advice content. People really liked that. And I liked doing it too. Now, I'm not doing the advice videos anymore, but I might do the advice content in a form of streams a bit. So sometimes we may talk about an advice topic on a stream or something like that. Although that's not going to be my niche anymore. Because there's a lot of things I've been learning this year. Yeah, I talk still, but there's been a lot of things that I have been learning this year. Um, and I've been learning how to try to be more positive. I've been learning how to try to believe in myself more and removing all limitations from my life and surrounding myself with better people and removing toxic and negative people, whether if they were online people or even in real life people as well. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. But sub, same. Okay, okay. So you faced a sudden change in life. It is very chaotic, but this moment is full of transformation and growth. You're trying to invest in yourself despite facing some type of distraction. Holy shit, that sounds a lot about what's going on. That sounds not perfectly what's going on in my life right now, not perfectly, what's going on, but that is very interesting that you picked that card because there could be a change in my life coming soon. I don't know yet. Things are a little chaotic, with me trying to figure out what I want to do on YouTube and stuff. And yes, I am trying to invest in myself as a person as well. Oh, sorry, my bad. I have to leave. Thank you so much for joining, Andrea. Have a good day. And Passions, I'll wait for you. You said you're not done. Okay. All right. Excuse me. But yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a while. Now for Redline 25X for this channel, which is my main channel, the channel where it all started on. I'm on Twitter. I post a lot of stuff on Twitter. I don't know. I'm gonna probably delete Twitter. I have Instagram, but I do not post on Instagram like that at all. I have TikTok, Redline25X on TikTok. So the apps I'm mostly active on with this channel is YouTube, TikTok, when it comes to posting content. Oh, okay. Bye bye. I might not be here when you come back, though. This is a short stream, but thank you for joining, and I hope to see you in the next one. Now, also, another thing about YouTube is that there was at one point where I was just obsessing over subs and views. And it really just should not be about that. It shouldn't be about the subs. It shouldn't be about the. Oh, wow. A few people subscribed. Thank you guys so much. Now, I did lose quite a few subs during my absence, which is fine. That is very common in turbulent times like this. We will get through it together. We will get through it. Hold on, my stuff. So let's do last 20. So thank you guys so much. This is currently where we're at right now. Right now, we're just trying to rebuild a bit. We're trying to rebuild the legacy there. Okay, let me read this. All right. Sorry, my lips are very dry today. Your dreams may be a little shattered. Your relationships may be struggling. You're trying to seek support and implement your goals. Some sort of conflict is going on. You're trying to find inspiration. So, this one doesn't. Okay, so this one here. All right, so I'm going to explain as to what resonates and what does not. So, first, so your dreams may be a little shattered. So, my dreams are not shattered. You know, I think that right now I'm trying to figure out what they are. So, I'm trying to figure out what they are. Your relationships may be struggling. I hate it when my relationships are struggling, especially with people who I actually care about. But no, I think I'm okay with that. A little all right. Trying to seek support. I mean, yeah, I do that whenever I need to. Implementing my goals. It's important to implement your goals, and then some sort of conflict is going on. You're trying to find inspiration. Hmm. I mean, am trying to figure out what my passion is. So yeah, I have been trying to figure that out. Hello, welcome back. Oh, hey, hey. Why are you watching this? Um, you may have some self-limiting beliefs, but you're developing new ideas. And that's the thing. I did used to have limiting ideas, but I realized that you cannot limit yourself in life. You really can't. You can't limit yourself. And what that means is that anything that you want in this life, you have to be willing to get it. You have to be willing to get it. And thank you so much for sharing that. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Passion, a summer, passion summer are sorry, passion summer one. Sorry. Thank you for that. I really did like that. The first paragraph really did resonate with me because I am trying to figure things out. I want to be open with you guys and all. Not too open. It's never good to be too open. Because not everything is everyone's business. But yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to develop new ideas. I'm trying to also no longer limit myself in any way, and it's taking time. And that's the thing. Whenever you're working on new things, I think I forgot what I was about to say, guys. I low key genuinely have dementia. And I forgot literally just mid sentence what I was about to say. But this was on stream, so I could technically just go back in reverse later and find out. But you really just cannot limit yourself in life because the only person who is limiting you is yourself. My name is Brooklyn, if it's easier. Well, thank you so much, Brooklyn. I really appreciate that. Um, I appreciate that. Sorry, I was looking at my other phone. But yeah, don't limit yourself, guys. If you have a dream, you have to go after it. Um, like I've been thinking about learning how to play the piano. It's been a reoccurring thought I've been having for a little bit. And sometimes, you feel fear. You feel fear before you decide just to pursue something new. I fear I don't know exactly what I'm afraid of with this, but I guess I'm afraid a little bit that I'm going to try to learn how to play it and then something's going to happen cuz like in every journey there's going to be some challenges. And I'm not even usually the kind of person to give up easily and this isn't even that. But whenever and that's the thing, when you're testing out things in life, when you're testing out things, our interests, it is okay to stop doing it if you no longer feel interested in it. Okay. Because in the end of the day, this is just, like let's say that you wanted to learn to play an instrument or something like that, but then you just lose interest. Like you just don't have interest in it anymore. You just don't want to do it anymore. And so it's like don't force yourself to do something that you don't necessarily have or want to do. And that's the thing. If you don't have to do it, and if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Does that make sense? Like let's say like obviously you have to go to school, you have to go to work, or let's say that you like playing video games. Like do those things because you have to do it, or you want to do it, or both. But there is no point in life to do something that you A do not even have to do, and B something you don't even like to do. You know what I mean? So it's okay to pivot in life. And that's the thing. You have to be able to pivot in life, meaning you have to be able to say to yourself, okay, this isn't working out. Like this isn't working, right? I need to change. I need to change something. Because if you keep reading the same chapter again and again and again, you're not going to learn anything new. You have to actually flip the page and move on to the next chapter. And I feel like that's oh fuck, I need something to drink. Excuse me. But what I'm saying is that and my dementia's kicking in again. But what I'm pretty much saying, and I don't remember something else in mind. Damn, this is so embarrassing. I literally don't know what's going on with my head today. I'm literally so tired. But what I'm pretty much saying is that pretty much, don't do something that you don't want to do, but also something that you do not have to do. Obviously, there are things in life that you will have to do that you don't want to do. But you don't have to like you don't have to try out a new video game if you don't want to do it. This is, I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. Oh my god. Why every time I open YouTube, it's always some annoying ass ad on it, bro? Hold on. It's genuinely getting to a point with these ads. Hold on, I'm not done yapping. Wait. The good thing is that there's no ads on my streams. Okay, now I remember what I was about to say. So what I was about to say is that in order to actually change your life and in order to actually learn new things and even experience new things, you have got to close this chapter in your life and you have to open the next chapter. Now, I don't know what's going to happen for me just yet because there's no way on how we'll ever know what the future will bring us. But, I do think, I do think that there could be I feel like that this chapter in my life could be closing and that another one could be open. Do not worry, you guys are coming with me. Okay, don't worry. I'm not leaving YouTube or anything. You guys are coming with me in this new chapter. And that's the thing. Even when you start a new chapter, that doesn't mean that everything in your life has to change. Some things that you love can obviously remain the same. But there's gonna be a lot of significant change, right? There's gonna be a lot of significant change, if that makes sense. When you actually close this chapter and open a new one. Because I promise you, I can put this on my life. If you keep reading the same chapter in a book, you just keep reading the same thing over and over again. You keep reading the same thing, you keep repeating the same actions, you don't actually learn anything. But if you flip the page, and we move on to the next chapter, you learn so many new things and you experience new things. And so, the book thing is a really good example because you can apply it to your life. If you keep doing the same things in your life, making the same mistakes, doing the same shit, nothing is going to change. That's the thing. Nothing's going to change for you if you don't actually implement actually flipping flip the page and moving forward. And sorry, I forgot what I was about to say mid sentence like that. I don't know how I forgot. But anyways, we're gonna talk more about this at one point. We're gonna discuss and we're gonna talk more about what it means to close a chapter in your life and open a new one. Because that's what's going on with me right now. And that's the thing. When you're closing out a chapter and opening a new one, it is not going to be immediate. It is very progressive, meaning that each and every day, little by little by little by little by little, there is more change that is happening. It's like taking baby steps. You're taking small steps. But whenever your life is changing or whenever you're going through a huge transitional period, everything isn't going to just change right away. It's a progressive, and maybe sometimes it does change right away for some people. But for me right now, it is a progressive step, baby step by baby step by baby step. So I hope that that resonated with people. I'm gonna probably change the title of this. I don't know. But that's what I would say. That's what I would say about that. In life, you have to be able to realize that this isn't working. Like there have been times. Oh, excuse me. There have been times in my life where I would realize that okay, well, this isn't working out. And if rather if it was being friends with somebody trying to keep a friendship alive, and that's the thing is, you gotta stop that. Gotta stop that. All right. If you ever feel like that your friend is a fake friend, or if your intuition or your gut is telling you that this person is talking shit about you, they probably are. And you shouldn't care about if they are or not, but just don't keep someone like that in your life. You don't deserve to have to deal with such toxicity and negativity. And also, what was I about to say? And also, the thing is also is try a little test. Stop texting your friend for 3 to 5 days to see if they'll respond. Because like this is the thing, I've been in a lot of friendships that were only alive because of me. I would always text first, and it's exhausting. And so I'm not gonna be kicking around a ball anymore. That's why I stopped texting people. I'm not gonna waste my time talking to you if you're not even ever going to text me first. It can't just be you texting first. It needs to be 50-50. And it has to be 50-50. It just has to be. Anyway, so that's my little yapathon. Everybody left. It's okay. No worries. Thank you all so much for joining. I don't think there's anything else left for me to go over. It's really interesting. I'm looking at my phone, but I can kind of see my face a bit. That's quite interesting, isn't it? How vision works. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream. I don't know when it is. I have to still do some more work and figure things out behind the scenes. But hopefully I can be back before June begins. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more yapping streams, more yapping content. And I will see y'all in the next stream. Peace out.